Tonight, survivors who have overcome a history of abuse could soon get a second chance in Georgia courts. A new law took effect today allowing abuse to be used as a defense in court as long as victims can show proof.
And people who were already convicted could get a new sentence because of the law. Jasmine Lee explains how the Georgia Survivor Justice Act works and who it could help.
According to the Georgia Coalition, a large majority of people in Georgia prisons have experienced domestic or sexual violence. For many, years of abuse and trauma led to desperate choices. Captain Paula Blevins with the Salvation Army in Warner Robins sees the impact every day.
Many times, survivors are afraid to make that phone call, to ask for help.
Now, the Georgia Survivor Justice Act allows survivors of domestic, dating, or child abuse to present evidence of their trauma in court, even if they've already been convicted. This includes serious felonies like assault and homicide.
Fear often will shape their actions, fear of escaping the situation.
Survivors can present evidence of trauma during sentencing or return to court if they can show the abuse directly contributed to the crime. Warner Robins Police Chief Wayne Fisher says the cycle of abuse often begins when children learn these behaviors at home.
The children are observing these behaviors, and the children will identify that as being normal. They don't have anything else to reference it back to.
Fisher says the new law gives survivors a chance to explain what led up to that moment, something that wasn't always possible before. While this year has seen an unusually high number of family-related homicides in Houston County, Fisher says it's rare for cases to end up where the victim survives or is the one who's charged.
In all these cases, the victims of the domestic violence were the victims to the final act. It's not been the inverse.
Reporting in Warner Robins, Jasmine Lee, 13 WMAZ News.
Now, the law is retroactive, which means people who have already been sentenced fall under the law and can ask for a new or reduced sentence. You can read our full list of new laws on 13WMAZ.com.
If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, there are resources here in Central Georgia. There is Crisis Line and Safe House in Macon. Wings in Dublin is another resource. And the Rescue Mission of Middle Georgia also has a women's domestic violence and recovery program. You can also call the Georgia Coalition Against Domestic Violence. It's a 24-hour statewide hotline. That number, 404-209-0280.